Hello, welcome to Spy Money. We are trading TurboBot today, and it's already taken one trade. It is untouched, letting it just do its thing. Right here, I would actually prefer to put my target right here, but I'll leave it untouched and see what happens here. We've already taken one trade. It took a small one. Coming down around these levels, we don't like to trade. We've got VWAP and we've got balance here. I really don't like being in a trade here, and honestly, I probably ought to exit out, but I'm going to let the bot do its thing today. We have different settings that we use. I announce the settings in the morning. As far as what I'm actually running, and then it's up to the user to choose what they want to run. Again, right here is an area that we don't like to trade. I probably should have just went ahead and closed it out there, but I want this to, just so you can see that the bot runs on its own. TurboBot is a price action bot. There's no indicators on it. The indicators you see now with the levels, that is external. We have those on there just so we can see the levels, but they are not used on the bot. You can use those on the bot, but in this particular one, we are not using them. Now this one, normally, if I was going to trade this manually, I would take this stop and move it up there. And I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move this up to there just to show you how we would actually use this. And then once we get up there so far to where right here was the profit target, when we get up there, then we'll go ahead and get our stop up there to protect some profit. But right now we're just going to let it play right here, and we're just going to let it run. If we go up and hit that target, then we should be done for the day. What we're looking for is 50% of our trade. So right now we're trading 2 contracts. That's $2,000. So our goal is to make $1,000. If we can make 50% of our trade every day, then we've done very well. Bots are not something you can turn on and just walk away. Bots are something that you really kind of need to monitor and adjust your profit targets and your stops according to your levels. Now, the levels will automatically pop up on the chart. Now, right here, we would have already taken profit. So we would actually be out of this one. So we're going to go ahead and put our stop. If that'll pop up there, I'd like to get my stop to where our profit target would have been. If we can get one more candle, there we go. So now we will make at least what our profit target was. And now this is just extra money. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and run this on up, and we'll just chase our stops. Our profit target is $1,000 for the day on the trade. And we're pretty close to there. We're about $700 there. If it pushes on up and hits our level, then we will have our more than our goal today. If we get stopped out here, then it'll be half of our goal that we're looking for. There we go. So we took profit at the same place that we would have initially. So hopefully we can get a pullback, and this will have another entry to go ahead and go higher. I want to see it pull on back and then run again to go to the PS high. The way it's going here, we call this stacking. When we start seeing our SPY money bars go sideways, we want to go ahead and get out of the trades, because usually that means that there's chop there. Now, if we would have held this, we would have possibly got our target and been done. We're still up $420. We have a new feature that we added called Chop Box, and what we can do is we can draw a chop filter. So if we see that this is a chop, say we see this right here as a chop zone, then we can come in and we can grab our pencil tool here and we can draw a chop zone right here. And I'll show you here in a second. So right now we are looking really, I'm going to bring this down right before that level. And if we can get up there, again, we're looking for $1,000 is our goal. Give or take, it may be a little less, maybe a little more. We want to trade our levels though. So these levels will pop up on the chart automatically. These magenta colored levels are my personal levels. You put the indicator on the chart and you will be trading my levels. So we get a little push up there. Hopefully we will. Sometimes it gets close and it will just go sideways. But hopefully this will go ahead and push on up. Once we get up in there a little bit, then what we'll do is put our stop in real close. So once it gets up there, we don't want it to pull back on us. Once we get up there a little bit, then we get our stop in. Our levels are not 100%, just like no level is. What we do is go back and look, and I have intraday levels and I have daily levels. These are the intraday levels that we're trading. This made a higher high there, but now we've got a lower low, which I don't like. If this pushes back up in there, we'll go ahead and put our stop in, because if it doesn't stop us out here, it probably may not make it all the way up. But what we're looking for is really the PS high. I mean, we could actually take this and put it right up there because it may just blow right on through my level up to the PS high. So we've got a little bit of news right here coming in the green. So we're going to go ahead, and if we can get up there again, then we're going to go ahead and get our stop in. We don't like to trade news. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the bot. So 3 more minutes for the news. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I like to get my stop in right there, but I think it'll push right on up in there. I'm going to put my stop right up here. There we go. So we got stopped out, but that's fine. It will probably push on up, but we were pretty close to it. And when it gets close, I like to get my stop in. So we're at $800. I call that a day. Our goal is 50%. That is roughly, what, 45% or so. And that's close enough. Once you get up into that, don't let greed get you. You can see that it hit my level and pulled back. If I'd left my profit target up there, that would be 86 to, that'd been 3 more points. That would have been $120 more, which would have been 920 instead. So if we do 800 divided by 2,000, it's 40%. 40% is a good day. Just take your money, you get your trades, and you quit. This one right here, we could have had some money. I just didn't want to bother it. I was hoping that it would go ahead and push on down to here, but it didn't. But this right here, when we have all these levels, we generally do not trade those. No, we just don't do it. It usually doesn't work out for you. So let's go ahead and see how you can get started with this. We have a lot of different bots that went to the high, so we could have gotten that right there. Again, no greed. Once you get up there, you have to play the rules. And when we get close to a level, we get our stop real close. And by doing that, If it would come down and just keep on coming down, we'd be glad we took it there. I would rather take this profit here and not gamble as to take a profit up here with a gamble. So that's how I trade. So $800, 2 contracts, that's more than enough money for this. Now, the way you get the Ninja Suite is you go to SpyMoneyLSC.com. When you go there, you click on the Ninja Suite up here at the top, right up here, right above the little ninja. And then you can scroll down and you can choose to lease the indicators only or the indicators and bots. Both packages come with everything except if you lease the indicators, it will not come with the bots. So on this one, there's several videos you can watch on here. And these are the bots it comes with. We added, actually adding one this week called Blaze, and we just added one that's called Wildfire. Wildfire, we're still working on some settings. Blaze is going to probably be our #1 bot eventually. Sweet Scalper right now, in my opinion, does a really good job. I like Turbo as well, which is what we run today. It's not listed on here, but Turbo is very good. Here's a list of indicators. We have some more indicators as well. And more drawing tools. I have another one called Chop Zone. And I'll tell you what, I'll show you how that works right now. Is if I wanted, let's just say that right in here was a chop zone. Well, we can come over and we can draw in a zone right here. And the bot will not trade inside this box if we have it turned on. So if we turn this on, and there are trades in here, the bot will not trade this until we get the breakout. Once we get the breakout, then it will start trading. So you can manually draw your own zone that you like, and then the bot will not trade in that area. This is something we added. I actually released it today. I added it last week, but right here would have been a good one. Once we had this loser, we could have drawn our chop zone in here. So if we come over and grab it. Now this is a Spy Money chop zone. This is not a regular default setting. So this one, once we lost on this one, we would have drawn our chop zone and then take off, and it would not have made a trade as long as it's in that. Now on this particular one, being close to this area, I allowed it to trade, and I did because once we come down and we built this support, it was probably going to keep on going, and we had 2 good trades here. If we didn't take this trade, we would at least got this trade. And this one actually played out exactly, as far as the target and everything. If I hadn't touched it, we'd have made more money on this one. So if I hadn't touched this at all, we'd be up more than the $800 right now. So the way we get up, we come over here. Here's a list of questions I get frequently in a lot of messages. If you just read through this, more than likely your questions will be answered. And then once you go through that, if you don't have a computer fast enough, or if you want to have a VPS to where the server is located in Chicago, you can go up here to VPS and click on that. And you can go ahead and sign up for that. It's $85 a month, and it gives you good internet speed. And there's some specs down here, and goes over everything to tell you what a VPS does and so forth, and how it would help you. VPS is what I trade on, and I do it because our execution's quicker than if we trade from another location. We want our server to be in Chicago, where we can get a better execution faster. And then we have funded accounts that we recommend. There's 4 different ones. They're all good, and it just depends on what you want to do. You have a little sheet here that kind of gives you an idea of the differences between them. There are coupons down here. Apex expires tonight. It's actually 80%, not 90. Apex expires tonight, so if you're going to do that one, you need to do this with this coupon. And you also get up to 20 accounts if you want. BluSky, they have a 150 account that I think is a really good one. And then the take profit, I think they can do 3 accounts with them, and then you profit can do 3 as well. All 4 of these do a good job. Uh, it's just a matter of your personal opinion, but they all do a really good job. And then if you need to get in touch with me, go to contact us. When you go to contact us, just put your information in here. If you need me to call you, tell me in here that you want to speak to me and for me to call. And give me an idea of when is a good time for you in Eastern Standard Time. And if I can, I'll call then. I'm pretty busy, but I usually get with everybody pretty quick. If you just have some other questions that you didn't see on the website, put those in here. I'll respond back to you. And I usually respond back to the emails usually within an hour. I stay pretty good about the contacts and also support tickets. So if you have any issues after you've released the Ninja Suite, you can go up here to support ticket and you put in whatever issue that you're having, and I help you real quick. Also, the Discord. So if you go to the Discord, let me find it here. So if we go to, I'll show you like profits and so forth. Go into our Discord, and these are profits that people post that they're trading. They're using the Ninja Suite with the manual and the bots. These are manual profits. So you can see through those that, I mean, these are real people, these are real users, and they're doing a really good job. This one here, he traded micros and made $91. This was on the bot. It's over here in the SPY bot profits. But you come down through there. This guy, 2 contracts, $1,700. He did the sweet scalper strategy. But you can go through here, and this guy passed his evaluation, and he's done for the day. So now he needs to wait through the time lot, and once he gets through that, then he can start trading the live PA accounts. And then we come back over to the profits over here. These are using the bots. He got 1270 on the Sweet Scalper. And this one, he traded all of these. He did SIM, and he also did his evaluation accounts, or she did, I'm sorry. But she did her evaluation accounts. So they do work on evaluation. They work on PA. They work on live. He was sitting in his airport, remotely traded Manowar, made over $900. This is another bot that we have, Manowar bot. Does a really good job. It keeps you out of chop a lot. And this guy, he $435, 1 contract. And what we want to do is we want to trade to where we can get our 50%. Or thereabout. $800 is close to 50. A lot of times you might get up here and you think, well, I'm going to take one more trade, and then you lose a little money and you'll wish that you just stayed there. The market moves kind of in a different way every day. And what we're trying to do is just take a few trades, get our 50%, and then get out. If you want more money, then you trade more contracts and so forth. But with more contracts, you also stand to lose more money. You cannot run a bot all day and just sit back and just wait on it. It's just not the way it works. Blaze, I think, will be close to that. Blaze is going to be really good. And this morning, I did very well with it. I traded it manually. I don't have the bot done yet, but I traded it manually, and it worked really well. So this one right here is the turbo. It did a good job. We got our $800. We're done, and we also play some options. So I've been doing some call outs on options. Wednesday, I made $3,500 Wednesday on $5,000. Or no, Thursday. And then on Friday, I made made $4,200 on Friday trading $5,000 in options. So I usually trade about $5,000 worth. And my goal is 50% on that, so I try to make $2,500 a day. Right now, I have gold in play, and let me see here if I can show you this real quick. Yeah, I'll show you this. So this one is our gold, and my gold, I'm at $1,520 right now. It's 152% profit. I'm selling right here. That's where I've already got it in place to sell. But I'm at $1,520 right now, and it's doing very well. A live account, you can see there's my account. But I teach how to do this as well. And I called this out on Friday, and I'm hoping that a lot of people got involved with this as well. I didn't do $5,000 worth. I did it on a smaller scale, but still, I'm up $152, 152%. I usually try to go 50% and done, but I know it's going right back up to here, so I went ahead and held out. So I do a little bit of options call outs as well. It's we're not an options company, but I do the options for people, and we make pretty good money. So, a lot of times we're in here scalping or manually we'll be running bots. We also do the options, and tomorrow night I'm going to start the options class. There's a lot of people that don't understand the options and how to do it, so I'm going to go ahead and do a class to teach how to do that. And so if you're interested in all this, just let us know. Be happy to get you involved. We have it's a small group. I'm not a huge company, and I like it that way. Look at that big old sell-off right there. That's great. So if we had the turbo one, we would have made more money. I know where the trades would be, and we would have made more money. But that's fine. We don't want to be greedy. Most people lose money because they're greedy. They think I want to make $10,000 today, and that's just not the way it works. Don't be greedy with your trading. Get in, get your profits. We try to shoot for 50% of our trade, and we're done. But if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you get you started. A lot of times people ask how long does it take to get everything set up. It just depends on the user. If you're brand new with NinjaTrader, it's going to take you a while. It's going to take you several days to get everything loaded and understand what's going on. And it usually takes a new user with NinjaTrader, it'll usually take 3-4 weeks for someone to really kind of get the grasp of things because there's a lot to learn. And this isn't a bot you just turn on and sit back and you make all kinds of money. You need to know how to use it, and that's what I teach. Just like I was showing you how I was doing my trades, what I was doing, and that's what I teach you to do. And usually you'll make more money doing so. Also, if you are a veteran with NinjaTrader, most people that are veterans with NinjaTrader will get up and running in the same day and trading in the same day and doing pretty good. So it all depends on the user. But if you have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to help you. You all have a great day.